My name is Mckenzie, and I'm about to release Wildflowers.
You let us grow, knowing life has trials. There are thunderstorms that go on for miles. No rain, no wildflowers.
So my inspiration for the song was one of the youth girls at my church had a shirt on one Sunday that said, "No rain, no flowers." And after seeing that, I was going through a lot in my life at the time, and I was thinking, yeah, no rain, no flowers. Like, if I don't go through what I'm going through now, I'm not going to see anything good at the end. And I love wildflowers, so I changed it to no rain, no wildflowers. And then after that, I just kind of kept hearing no rain, no wildflowers, like, in my head. And I was like, I need to write something down about this, because I also love writing poetry. So at first, I was like, I'm going to write a song about this. It ended up, what I had sounded more like a poem. And then Josh came in and helped me fix it into more of a song. And that's how it became Wildflowers.
I kind of came in, like Ashton said, into the songwriting process after she had kind of like jotted down her ideas in this more poetic form, and kind of breaking down the message she was trying to get and portray that into more lyrical sense. So keeping in mind the theme of it all, but with also making sure that at the end of the song, like, the message is coming as clear as possible.
So when it came to all of the instrumentation and producing and the mixing and all that, that's where I came in, and it's been a real privilege and honor to be able to work on this song, to see it come from just a small idea and then morph into something we didn't really expect it to. The process was just so much fun and challenging for me to kind of write a genre or a style I hadn't done much of, so that was always fun. And plus the message, I think, is just, I don't know, I think it's an encouraging message. And I don't know, just once I heard kind of the idea of the song and where Ashton and Joshua had for the lyrics, I knew that the song would be special. And it was just, I don't know, just an awesome time just to kind of see it grow really fast into something that's really powerful. And I don't know, I really love it.
Yes, it helped me get out my emotions about like what was going on in my life at the time, and it felt good to have those late night like writing sessions of like getting out everything and then coming here and like seeing like what I had imagined in my head like coming to life. Like it really helped me feel like I could do this, and that what God was calling me to do was true, and I didn't need to doubt myself. Oh, I was so excited. Like, I was like freaking out, like smile ear to ear, like so happy that like I was actually doing this, that like I was doing what God had told me to do, and I was believing in myself, and I loved it. A lot of them, but one artist that I do listen to a lot that gives me inspiration is Kane. I love their sound. I love their hearts. I've seen them in concert, and I've like heard them speak, and I love their hearts for God and like the way they write their songs and how much of God and how much of their hearts are in the songs. And I want to be like that. I want you to see Jesus. Obviously they're Christian songs, but I want you to be able to see Jesus and my heart through the songs.
I've kind of grown up in music, and I sang a lot in high school and in college. So I kind of like messed around a little bit, never took anything really seriously about it or did anything like major with it. But then when Ash kind of started this, she was like, she would talk to me a lot about it all. So in hearing her talk about it, it was like kind of rejuvenating all of those past experiences, and kind of was like, oh, okay, like this is something I can like actually do. So this was definitely like the first like legit big moment of songwriting for me.
That you are going to have rain, you are going to have trials in your life, but there's going to be wildflowers at the end. There's going to be good days at the end, because God can get you through anything.
So as you hear the song, definitely obviously the biggest message is that there is going to be better days through the struggles. But I definitely recommend, as you listen to the song, keep an eye out or ear out for the little messages within, like the verses and the choruses. There's, even if you can't relate to the whole message, there's definitely multiple little moments within the song that I think people can understand and relate to.
Yeah, we were sitting in here one day and we thought this song was going to be a slow song at first, like a folky, kind of country song, because just Wildflowers sounds country and folky. But we were sitting here and all of a sudden I don't know, I think Josh got the melody in his head and then I started thinking of some lyrics and then he said some different lyrics and I just started singing it and just belting it in here, and we were all just like jumping up and down, like so excited, because we were like, this is gonna be a worship song. Like this isn't gonna be some slow like folky song. Like this is like, we're writing a worship song. I remember you saying that, is like, this is a worship song. We're writing a worship song right now.
Probably my favorite lyrical part of the song is probably the bridge, which says, the wind is gone, my God forever reigns. And so the essence of the song, you know, the no rain, no wildflowers, you do go through hard times, you do go through storms, and at the end of it, you're going to have this growth, this beautiful sense of like, this is who you are now. And so kind of in the bridge, you know, the wind is gone. So like, you've gone through the storm, but God still reigns. So in this essence, it's not the actual like physical reign, but him being higher above everybody. Kind of just this, keeping that poetic sense that she written in her poetry, you kind of get that same message. And so that's probably one of my favorite lines within the song.
When it came to the bridge, I remember playing around with certain chords, and I remember, I don't even know if I told Ashton this, when I first started playing the chords, I didn't really think anything of it, because I had played the chords for a while, past couple days of when we wrote the bridge. I'm like, I'll just play this and see how it sounds. And then I kind of did something with the rhythm, and then they just suddenly started singing to it. And for me, the bridge is my favorite part because it turned the song into a full-blown worship song, where we didn't really think of that happening, but I don't know, it was really cool to see like just a spontaneous thing turn into something so beautiful and just really powerful.
So I think part of the biggest thing when it came to the songwriting is finding the music to go along with it. We played around with a lot of different things. We kind of like, oh, this is the style we wanted to go for, and like Ash said, like it was going to be more like a folky country bluegrass type song. And as the lyric kept developing, it kind of developed into this more contemporary style. So it was playing around a lot with instruments and figuring out what we wanted, how we wanted them to sound, and changing things up. And then randomly one morning after I had woken up, like I instantly called her. I was like, all right, I have this idea. I'm like, at the very beginning of the song, I'm like, a rain stick. And it kind of is funny because it's like, we didn't think of it in the first place when the song's literally talking about like no rain, no wildflowers. And it was like, what do we need to add to the song? Rain. And so we get to the studio and it's like, well, we don't have a rain stick. So we tried a few different things, and finally after we're like, no, it still just doesn't sound right. We had the idea, let's just go turn on the shower. So that's probably one of like the best like funny moments of the process of writing the song, was like going, and it was like the shower was perfect. So
ironic enough, this is the first song I've ever written with my shower being a recording of it. So we had the idea of the rain stick, but that didn't work out. So we thought, oh, hey, how about we put some rice in a bowl, or we pour rice into a bowl and maybe it make it sound like rain, but that didn't work. And I'm like, oh, I have a shower. So I went into the bathroom, turned the shower on, hit record, and just used that as the sample. And I'm like, that's perfect, because we wanted a sound of rain, and at the time it was sunny and not a cloud in the sky, so there's no rain there. Next best thing would be the shower. So even though it's kind of a bit of a silly story, it worked, I think, pretty well for it, and something memorable for this song was the shower's also an instrument too. I'm really proud of Ashton and Joshua of what they've accomplished with their first song. Like, I'm really proud because I know they came in with an idea, and I just kind of laid down the groundwork for the music, and they just took it and made something really beautiful and really powerful with an amazing message. So I'm really proud of them for that, and I'm excited for what they can do in the future. If you haven't checked it out, you should all go listen to it wherever it streams. So it's a great song, and really hope everyone is encouraged by it, gets a word from the Lord about it. Just kind of show them that there are storms, but they don't last.
You let us grow, knowing life has trials. There are thunderstorms that go on for miles. No rain, no wildflowers.
Hi.
My name is, wait, do I need to say Ash Mckenzie or Ashton Frazier?
Ash Mckenzie.
Okay. Okay. Do we need to redo all that?
No,
okay. Oh yeah, you can.
Bloopers!
A lot of things.
Do you want me to bring up Josh helping me?
Yeah. 'Cause
Okay.
legally, he's
Legally, I have to.
part of the song.
Don't make me laugh.
Hi, Carly.
Oh yeah, my car's really loud. Thanks. Who is it that put the trash in the box that's supposed to be a decor box? Please stop. I can't do this right now.
Oh, we should have talked about that.
A rain stick.
Oh my gosh, yeah. You need to talk about the rain stick. You need. Woo. We get the chance sometimes and life ain't fun. We see the rain go through, but I got so done. Sorry.
I'm gonna speak like this the whole time.
Listen, we're at dinner the other night. Keep staring at me. Can you repeat the question in a different way? Because I don't understand what you mean.
What was the first?
Shut up. That's gonna be a blooper. I thought you were gonna talk about jawline. Like, yeah, it's my, look at my jawline right there.
She's singing.
You singing? Who's singing for us? Sing la 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 la.
That was fantastic. Oh my goodness.